So, gentlemen, I'm recording this session. Anybody have any problem? I'll put on the YouTube. It's fine for everyone.
Yes, sir. It is
No
fine.
problem, sir.
Okay,
No problem,
great.
sir.
So, gentlemen, we are going to start our new session, which is regarding GTO part. Right. So, in GTO, we have, some sets. Right. So, just remember one thing in GTO. There is a very important thing is that it's a task. Okay, it's not a test. Your priority should be a task. एक task है आपको दिया जा रहा है, ठीक है, ये कोई टेस्ट नहीं है. Am I clear or not?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So इसमें जैसे कि आप जाओगे ना तो आपका GD-1 होता है पहले, ठीक है, देन GD-2 होता है, ओके, देन आपका GPE होता है, ग्रुप प्लानिंग एक्सरसाइज, देन आपका लेक्चरेट होता है. कुछ मिस किया मैंने इसमें से? बताओ मुझे, कुछ मिस किया था मैंने? GD-1, GD-2, GPE, लेक्चरेट, कुछ मिस नहीं किया, ठीक है. ये सारे इंडोर टास्क होते हैं आप, ठीक है. अभी कोस्ट गार्ड में आउटडोर का भी चल रहा है, हो सकता है नहीं भी हो सकता है, कांट से. सो ऑनलाइन रेस्ट्रिक्शंस की वजह से वी कैन गो फॉर GD-1, GD-2 एंड लेक्चरेट. ओके, सो वहां आपको 8 से 10 लोग एक ग्रुप में मिलेंगे, 8 to 10 पीपल, इससे ज्यादा नहीं होते हैं, उसका 12 हो जाए मैक्स. ओके, सो मैं अगेन आपको बता रहा हूं, इट्स अ टास्क नॉट अ टेस्ट, ठीक है. सो मान लो अप्रोक्सीमेटली दिस साइज ऑफ 10 स्टूडेंट्स, ठीक है, 10 लोग हैं इसमें, ठीक है. हर किसी बंदे को ना मतलब 2-2 मिनट बोलने को मिलेगा, तो कितना हो गया? 20 to 10, 20 मिनट हो गया ना, राइट. तो आप कितने 30 सेकंड्स के पेस में बोलते हो, कितना बोलते हो, वो आपके ऊपर है. कोई ज्यादा बोलता है, कोई कम बोलता है, कोई बिल्कुल नहीं बोलता है. ओके, तो ये सब आपके ऊपर है. डिस्कशन 2 मिनट तो मिलते ही मिलते हैं कैंडिडेट को बोलने के लिए अपनी बात को, मतलब मिनिमम आप लेके चलो. 2 into 10 आप करोगे तो 20 मिनट का ग्रुप डिस्कशन आपका टोटल हो गई. ओके, so gentlemen, I'll give you 2 topics, right, and out of 2 you have to select one, and later on you do let me know that to what topic you guys want to discuss. Okay, so hear me out very carefully. Okay, topic number 1. After the peace deal, US and NATO allies have agreed to withdraw all troops within 14 months if the militants of Taliban uphold the deal. Okay, now discuss the effect of US Taliban peace agreement and withdrawal of forces from Afghanistan. Okay, the leads are the peace by distancing Pakistan from Taliban, instability, and political gain. Now let me repeat again. Okay, after the peace deal, US and NATO allies have agreed to withdraw all troops within 14 months if the militants of Taliban uphold the deal. Discuss effect of US Taliban peace agreement and withdrawal of forces from Afghanistan. Leads: peace by distancing Pakistan from Taliban, instability, political gain. So that was your topic 1. Now let me give you topic 2. India, historically known as a third world country, okay, is now an important part of international geopolitical, social and economic. Okay, discuss why do you think India is popular on global level. So we have 3 leads here. Number 1, strategic location, demographic factor and economy. Okay, let me repeat this question again. India, historically known as a third world country, is now an important part of international geopolitical and social and economic. Discuss why do you think India is a popular on global level. Leads are strategic location, demographic factor and economy. So let me know which topic you would guys want to discuss. Please discuss among yourself and do let me know within the next 30
I
seconds.
think second topic.
I believe we should go for the second topic.
Yeah, I too support the same.
Hello, I'm audible. Hello.
So
Yes,
I'm
sir.
okay. So you guys want to go with second topic?
Yes, sir.
So
Yes.
you want me to repeat again or no need?
So just repeat one
for once, yes.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
India, historically known as a third world country, is now an important part of international geopolitical, social, and economy. Okay. Discuss why do you think India is a popular on global level? Leads are strategic location, demographic factor, and economy. Okay. Honorable, you can start your discussion, please.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead. Sure.
As the topic is in India's what we say how India's evolved over the years. I think the major one of the subject we have to see here is the location. First of all, India is placed in such a way that we are surrounded from three sides by water, which keeps India like a strategic location wherein wherein we are always open for trading with our neighboring countries. And we also see that we are always involved in multiple exercises in the Indian Ocean, to keep the democracy amongst the international waters fair.
Yeah, exactly. I would like to add that point. If you see the demographic factor, India has got the land border. India has got the strategic location of the that Registan is also there in the Rajasthan region. Then the northeast region, the hilly regions. So in the coastal region, if you see, that is connected with the water coastline. So India is giving various terrains to train our soldiers with other allied countries. If you see, there are various Yuddhabhyas is taking place with Australia, with US, with UK, with Russia, and all. So it is not only fostering the global level, but it is also training the other troops members, other allied countries, which are going to help India in the strategic partnership. So that is also building up the, what you can say, military strength of each and individual country in that aspect.
Yeah, absolutely correct. Talking about the first point that India is counted in the most powerful country because of this strategic location. I would like to agree with the point of Sarvesh that it is located. There are three seas. Our country is located with the three seas, so it is very easy to do business with the countries, as important countries like Sri Lanka, Maldives, and various other countries, Maldives and all, and ASEAN countries. So ease of business is there, and also as we all know that sea route business is most beneficial, and it is like the most part of the percentage is done by the ocean only. So yeah, absolutely, the strategic location of the India is a major role to be called as the one of the powerful country.
And
Also, yeah, please go ahead.
go ahead. Yeah. Okay.
The second important factor we should discuss is the demographic factor. We as everyone knows over the world, India has the majority of the working class population. We have in somewhat way not enhanced it to the fullest of potential, but we do have that potential, and are constantly moving towards using towards to extract most of it in we have been successful in extracting majority of our resources to its fullest, a working class population being one of those.
So talking about the
Exactly.
second point, of the demographic dividend, India is, as you all know, India is having the largest population of the youth. We not only we also our youth not only in India, also in various other parts of countries. Name it any country, and you will find Indian youth there doing a great job there.
I would like.
Recently we have
Yeah,
noticed that we are going to cross a century of the unicorn companies. So all these have done by the youth, by their startups. So they are playing a very major role of the to place India at a very high level.
and one more thing I would like to add regarding the economic part. So if you see, in India is a huge, what you can say, defense market for many countries, right? Apart from that, also there is various trade which India is doing with various other countries. So if you can see the first aspect, that Russia is what it is doing, that is strategic partnership it is doing, and it is building the new missile system, the defense system, like in the Make in India policy, right? And it is also fostering the Indian startups to work in that way, and fostering them so that Indians economy can get boost up. Apart from this, if you see the geopolitical scenario recently in the COVID, the India has allocated many free medicines to many countries, and also it is providing assistance, medical assistance. Even it has provided humanitarian assistance to Afghanistan recently, because recently WHO has said that the what you can say, the Afghanistan is going to die. All the people are starving there. So India sought to uh, force Pakistan to allow them to pass the rice and wheats, the humanitarian aid, but somehow they blocked it. So they took the Iran route way, by which the Chabahar port, which India has developed, so that it can utilize to transport that medicine to the raw materials and everything to the Afghanistan. This good gesture is also building India's geopolitical scenario in a greater way.
Also considering both what Suraj just added, again going back to our first factor, that is our location. In Asia, India has emerged as the most one of the most dominant players after China. As from the West, any diplomatic support, any economical support, be in India's dominance in the Asian continent is very much precious to any outsider of the from another continent, and also in India's presence in in every aspect over Asia has value to it in multiple treaties. Also, India plays a key role in all of them.
Yes, absolutely right. To all of the countries know the policies of the China. Many have crushed under the policies of the China. So India is the only country. India is the only, I would say, neighboring country who is standing foot to foot in front of China.
Yeah,
So
I would like to add. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Complete your point. Yeah,
so
my part.
to counter the other to for the help of the other countries, for the Western countries like USA and Europe, India plays a very important role to counter the China.
Yeah, okay. Now I would like to give key insight regarding this. If you see, take the example of Sri Lanka. So Sri Lanka and many other countries, like small countries whose economic is not that much flourishing, and China is literally bullying them, or they are taking their lands on lease for 50 years or 100 years, if you can see. So these are the things which the Quad countries, along with India is fostering this Sri Lanka to mitigate that loan process, and it is stabilizing the country's economy in that aspect. So if you remember recently, India, the strategic location of India is wanted, but if you see from the Indian Ocean perspective, that China is now fostering Sri Lankans to give their ports. So in that aspect, India also utilizes the Adani company to buy that port. If you see, remember the recent news came where the Sri Lankan port, some of the part was being taken on lease by the country. Apart from this, if you see recently for the Philippines has ordered the BrahMos missile, right, from India. So it is under Make in India policy. And one more thing, if you see, USA has sanctioned Russia as well, right? So in that sanction process, Russia cannot sell their machineries and the defense equipment directly, but somehow India managed to tackle it by making India policy, so that Russia can manufacture the things along in the Indian subcontinent, so that here the jobs can be generated, and also the economy which will be spent on the defense, majority of the chunk will be stay inside the Indian economy. It will rotate, and it is not going to go into the foreign countries. So this is all the diplomatic way it is doing, so that it can flourish the defense market. And once the trade market of defense have flourished now, believe me, the all the world, you can see the Ukraine crisis which is ongoing, all the other countries who are there is a conflict is there, the defense market is huge, and it is going to affect the trade, and it is going to give a positive outlook towards the future.
Yes, all this can be happen. We can help all other countries only because we have a stable economy. So coming to the third lead, our honorable Prime Minister had decided that we will reach 3 trillion economy in the year of 2025. But due to the COVID, this what we say, this target
Yeah,
can't be fulfilled. We
I
need
would
more
like
time
to
for that.
interrupt in that.
Yeah,
Go ahead, sir.
I would like to also add that our goal to reach the 5 trillion economy is at a controlled pace due to the coronavirus, but we are taking progressive steps towards reaching that. We have always been blessed with outstanding economists like Raghuram Rajan and Dr. Manmohan Singh, to name, who have always supported who have always kept intact the Indian finances, who are very dynamic and very vulnerable in nature in that aspect. Multiple startups have grown, multiple startups have emerged over the years due to the startup ecosystem promoted by our government, and multiple schemes being launched by them. The startup ecosystem, yeah.
Yeah, I was telling you that if you see the target was 2024, May India will become a 5 trillion economy. But due to this pandemic situation, the GDP has gone to the negative. But if you see, recently the budget was announced. Now India is aiming. You can see it has improvised many rules and laws, and it is also produced certain high-class decisions in which they are targeting to reach the 5 trillion economy. They have set the target for themselves in the recent budget that they will reach it by 2026. For that, they are working on it. Even in the recent, what you can say, summit, which was Hind Climate Summit, there India has said that in the upcoming 70 years, it is going to be a net zero carbon emission country. That is also going to help other country to understand, because India is using coal, right, at this point of time. But in future, it is targeting that it is going to direct its energy sources not only for fossil fuels, rather it will use the wind energy, it will use the solar energy, and even the solar energy panel is also, it is designed so that that part I will come to later. But if you see, hydropower plant project was also channelized right now in the this channel linking there, where hydropower will be generated through the nearby valleys and regions. So these all
I
things are
think
there. Yeah,
we
go
are
ahead.
we are constantly promoting the use of electric vehicles as of now, as we see. Our road and transport minister Nitin Gadkari ji always promotes the more usage of electric vehicles. We are promoting electric vehicles and flushing, which brings in more and more investment toward and promotes the Indian car manufacturers to move forward towards the manufacturing more electric vehicles, which in turn gives not only gives a plus to our and being friendly with the environment, but also gives a boost to our economy as well.
yes, according to me, the major role played in our economy to boost our economy is we have opted the Atmanirbhar Bharat. Like various defense equipments are there which we are trying to develop in our country only. Like for example, in the previous news we have in previous days we have seen the news that 4 helicopters of Indian Coast Guard were cancelled from the France. So now the plan is to make them in India only. So I think these plans will will boost economy also, and same it will also place India. It will also place India higher on the onwards.
Not only the government is taking active support, but it also the people of India. As we see, our economy is controlled by controlled by the government, but our Indians play a key role in sustaining it. Many steps like by people, like for example, the latest television show coming on Sony Television, which is Shark Tank India. I believe it is such a great initiative by Indians. I have never seen this being in the past history of Indian television, wherein people with beautiful ideas come on television, come on set, and sharks fighting over the valuations and in order to invest in those products. I think it is a very competitive space, but at the same time we are promoting. We are encouraging and promoting our inventors, investors, and also creating more and more jobs for people of this nation.
One more thing I would like to add,
Yes.
if you see the India's perspective regarding the diplomatic tie-ups and diplomatic statements made whenever there is a UN General Assembly. If you remember recently for the Ukraine-Russia conflict region, where the UN General Assembly has met and where USA wanted to discuss this issue in that alliance. So India clearly said it will abstain from taking part in that. It will not vote for Russia, not vote for USA. So it abstained it. And later Russia thanked them also that they abstained it. And they also showed a little tilt towards this Russia because, they clearly mentioned that the sovereignty of the territorial boundary can easily be can the important is that the territorial boundary of any country is of much more importance. If Ukraine can come under the what you can say NATO alliance, then there will be a security threat for Russia. Some of the diplomatic statements or some of the diplomatic things which India is taking or taking stance for that is of much appreciable and is acknowledged by the other countries. If you take the example of that removal of Article 370, right? So during that time, Pakistan foster or influence or try to influence bring that topic to UN General Assembly. But if you see, only China or Turkey were there who were supporting it. But some way or the other, the UN secretary members who were there and the many other countries, they directly said that the article removal, Article 370, is India's internal matter. So this all the instances so directly that India's geopolitical situation is way far more better than any other country. And due to its constant developmental process and also the positive way it looks outwards towards the countries out there, it is also much appreciated and it is also giving the way via which India is fostering the global presence in a better way.
Okay, gentlemen. So that was a healthy discussion. Okay. So now we'll go to group task 2, where I'll give you group discussion topic 2. Okay. So this session is going to over the next 5 minutes. So I'm going to send you a link, okay, new link from where you can join again, and we can discuss that session for the next 15 to 20 minutes. Okay. And we can conduct lecturette also. What do you say, guys? Is it fine?
Okay for me.
Is it fine? All three of you? I think people are less now, so we can do that too also. We'll do the whole session. Okay, na? Okay, guys. So I'm going to send you a link within the next 5 minutes. Okay. Be ready. So thank you, gentlemen.